Hi Libra, here's your horoscope for the month of April, 2025. All right Libra, let's dive into your April forecast, which is shaping up like a social butterfly's dream diary. Only with more cosmic twists, and maybe a few life lessons thrown in just for spice. First off, we've got the sun camping out in Aries till April 19th, lighting up your relationship zone like Vegas lights up the desert. You're attracting partners in crime like a donut shop attracts cops. Love, business, friendships, it's all popping off. Just remember, even though everyone wants a piece of you, you're not a pie. Set those boundaries, or you'll be spread thinner than the last squeeze of toothpaste. Libra, you walked into April like, okay universe, I'm ready to be loved, admired, and maybe a little obsessed over. Because let's be honest, when the sun is lighting up your relationship zone until April 19th, you're not trying to be low-key. You're trying to be booed up with style. But hold up, Mr. or Miss Romance Ambassador. Saturn and Uranus are throwing some unexpected business casual meets chaos energy on April 4th. Like, 1 minute you're setting boundaries like a pro. Next thing you know, you're baking banana bread for your situationship and calling it self-care. Opportunities are jumping out like Jack in the Boxes, so keep your eyes peeled, or you might miss the show. And trust me, you don't want to be the only one not laughing when the punchline hits. All right, hold up, pause. Let's take a quick commercial break from your regularly scheduled Zodiac drama. Libra, my balanced, harmonious trendsetter. You're vibing. You're here. But why are you hesitating on the like button? Is it because you can't decide if you love it enough? Spoiler alert, you do. You curate your life like an aesthetic Instagram feed, so let the good vibes flow. For the love of astrology, like, share, subscribe, and even leave a comment. You do know it's free, right? It's the perfect way to bring balance to your online presence. Then boom, Mercury goes direct in Pisces on the 7th, and suddenly your to-do list goes from ugh to okay, let's get this paper. That project at work, back on track. That coworker who couldn't find their inbox, they finally sent that email. Progress, baby. Projects are moving again, so put your foot on the gas, but maybe check you're not in reverse first. You want to move forward, not decorate the parking lot with your bumper. Now let's talk about April 12th. You already know that full moon's in your sign, which means cue the emotional confetti cannon. Everything you've been not dealing with, it's showing up like, hey girl, I heard you've been suppressing me for 3 months. And with Chiron in the mix, you might cry during a staff meeting just from someone saying, per my last email. And honestly, that's healing. Venus joins the direct party on the 12th, smoothing out those ruffled feathers at work. Suddenly, everyone's playing nice, passing the peace pipe, or at least not stealing your lunch from the fridge. Relationships are getting as smooth as your grandpa's dance moves at weddings. Awkward, but much improved. By mid-month, Mercury slides into Aries on the 15th, and Mars struts into Leo on the 17th. Now your relationships are feeling like a telenovela. Passion, drama, and declarations of love like, I would have picked you first if it wasn't for Mercury retrograde. The 15th, your communication's so sharp, you could negotiate a peace treaty, or at least figure out where to have dinner without a debate. Leo, on the 17th, is sparking your social life like a bonfire. Friends, parties, networking, you're in the middle of it all. Just make sure you don't burn out before the party's over. And remember, passion's good, but don't burn down the house just to roast some marshmallows. April 19th hits, the sun enters Taurus, and your mood flips to, let's talk about our joint checking account. Suddenly, you go from lovebird to low-key financial advisor. You're checking receipts like they're love letters. Babe, I didn't say I didn't trust you. I just said I need to see the Venmo. Shopping sprees should be fun, not a race to bankruptcy. Financial fitness. Get on it like yoga pants on a Sunday morning. Then, on the 27th, it's new moon o'clock, and Taurus is like, let's build a secure future, but make it emotionally transformative. So now you're manifesting wealth, emotional healing, and maybe even a new skincare routine. Because if you're crying, your pores better be clear. That new moon on the 27th, perfect for planting some money trees in your financial garden. Just remember, money doesn't actually grow on trees, unless you're planting them in a bank. Let's make saving money more trendy than TikTok dances, okay? And just when you thought the drama died down, boom. Venus re-enters Aries on the 30th, like your ex showing up to brunch looking hotter than ever. And guess what? That connection that felt off, it could snap back like it never left. Just in time for you to reconsider every decision you made in Mercury retrograde. So Libra, April's giving you romance, restoration, and some real grown folk conversations. Keep your scale balanced, your heart open, and your budget spreadsheet bookmarked. And remember, boundaries are pretty, honesty is hot, and no one does graceful chaos like you. Watch out for those cosmic potholes, and maybe, just maybe, keep your dancing shoes ready. You never know when you'll need to bust a move.